Today we are looking at the President and his appointees. As yesterday he gave appointment letters to 11 of his new ministers. And he charged them to move away from the talk and get down to work. Basically, the President said this because of the challenges confronting this nation now, and that as a government they must walk the talk and provide for the needs of society. Under the Constitution, the President has a singular privilege to appoint ministers of state and other senior members of government machinery, and he can appoint and disappoint at any time without giving any reasons. The Constitution does not actually ask him to give reasons for those things, but at the end of the day, he is responsible for everything. He's been given enormous powers, and that is why the electorate will also demand from him a lot of the things. After all, the civil service is there to help him, but the civil servants take instruction from government. They work according to the plan of the government. This economy or the country has been facing a lot of challenges in recent times, and I think that it is in that vein that the President charged his ministers to get them to work and work seriously to take the country out of the present predicament. We know that although the President campaigned on a certain platform, and that's why the people out of a number of political parties or presidential candidates voted for him. But he cannot do it alone. He requires the support of everybody. But he has to take the lead, and the rest of us will follow. Leadership is about followership. He has to make it such that Ghanaians will be happy to be following him and be buying into his agenda to improve the lot of every Ghanaian. And that is his responsibility and those of his ministers. And we are happy that he has charged them. But it shouldn't just end with the talk. Everybody must walk the talk. The President must be prepared to crack the whip, those who are not working, to get them to work. As after all, the people will provide support, but the leadership must be shown by the government and its appointees, or the President and his appointees. And that is what everybody is looking up to, particularly in these trying times, that we all can begin to see some light at the end of the tunnel through hard work, sacrifices. Sometimes the electorate is quick to react that, look, although government functionaries will ask them to tighten their belt, they do not do so. Sometimes they do not have belts on at all, so to speak. So it is important at this stage that the President and his appointees, or his men and women, who try to show the way, encourage and motivate the people to work hard. All is not lost. After all, this country is well endowed. If we harness our resources very well, we can achieve the ultimate to help improve the lives of everybody through the judicious use of our resources. And that is what is important at this stage. And that is why we think that the act of governance and the act of providing for the needs of the electorate and making sure that the country stays on course is the responsibility of everybody. Although the government will provide a leadership, everybody has to buy into the agenda of government. So you have some views to offer as to how we can take ourselves out of the present predicament. Join us on our platform www.graphic.com.gh.